You've reached the insane chef. I'm sorry, but I'm out to lunch and can't take your call right now. Honestly, I've been out to lunch for probably 25 or 30 years now, so don't expect me back anytime soon. Leave your name and number, and if you ain't a bill collector, I might call you back. Have a good day.
This is Frankie, your fishmonger. You owe me for 1,300 pounds of crawfish. Are you ever going to pay your bill? Call me.
Now today. All right, folks. Look what I got. Yeah, I got a box of crab legs. Now, I've not been able to get crab legs in a long time because they got too crazy price, $40, $50 for a box. I got these at Aldi. These are Royal Greenland by appointment to the Royal Danish Court. Anyway, they're fully cooked, all natural. They are sustainable. Wild caught in North Atlantic. And this was $25.99. So it's the best price I've found on crab in forever. Because it's been getting just crazier and crazier. Let's see what it says here. Since 1774, Royal Greenland has brought sustainable wild caught. Now, they say that 1774 sustainable wild caught. Now, really, do you think people in 1774 were even thinking about sustainability? I don't even think so, but that's what they say. Anyway, this is a product of Canada, wild caught, and it's just snow crab. Contains snow crab, paleo, salt. So let's see what the size of these look like. I'm curious, and curious minds want to know. So for years or even decades, you could always get snow crab for, a pound and a half, 24-ounce package was, usually around $15.99, $17.99. It kind of went up to that $19.99 mark for a while. But then it got crazy during the pandemic and after the pandemic, where it just went so crazy you couldn't afford it. And it's finally starting to come back down. And I was on Rosie's stream the other night talking about this very fact that, it just gets to a point where your price is so high that restaurants can't use you, the general public can't afford to buy you, and the prices just have to come down at some point because you got mountains of snow crab sitting around in a freezer somewhere. So, that box contained cluster. It's not too bad a size, actually. I figured it'd be that really tiny stuff, but that's actually pretty good size snow crab. The size of my hand. I got pretty big hands, so not too bad. And so you got one full cluster there. I got a half cluster here, and it's actually the bigger pieces of the cluster, so that's good. And one more full cluster. So you get basically 2.5 clusters for $25 or $26, and a little mini piece. Wait, it looks pretty good. It looks clean. Looks fantastic. Smells really good. Smells very fresh, like the ocean. And yeah, just has really good meat up in here. And a lot of people just eat the legs and they forget about all that good meat up in here. And that's where the good stuff's at. So we'll be eating it all. All right, let's cook it up. So over here in this pot, I put in some Slap Your Mama. Very spicy, got me sneezing pretty good. And some Old Bay. I like to mix Old Bay and a Louisiana style spice together when I'm doing a boil. And threw in a little garlic powder in there. And I don't think I have any lemons right now, but if I did, I'd throw some lemons and bay leaves in there. But I don't have either one, so it's going to be just them items. But I quartered up these big white potatoes here, skin on, and starting off by cooking them. When they get almost cooked, then we'll throw in our corn. I went to the store trying to find fresh corn, and they didn't have any. They were 2 for $1, but they did have the frozen stuff, which I'm not a big fan of frozen corn, but that's all they had, so I had to do that. But these 8 mini cobs was $3.99, $4, so you know, it's whatever. So this package here says farm to frozen. Well, I'd much prefer farm to my face. Because those fresh corns, which are always better than frozen crap, are 2 for $1, and these are basically half an ear, 2 for $1. That's $4. You get 4 ears of corn. It's $1 a year. So yeah, and it's frozen. All right, folks. I have a completely insane week starting tomorrow, and I'm not gonna get any days off for like a 3-week stretch. I'm in the middle of that right now, but it starts getting really crazy tomorrow. So I figured tonight's the night to just kind of cut back a little bit, cut up a little bit, or do something. Anyway, I got some Kraken black spiced rum. I got a red Solo cup. I got my crab. And let's enjoy a cocktail tonight. Yeah, we'll do that there. Let's see, my mix is gonna be some Pepsi. There we go. Right, folks, I'm here in my swing. On the front porch of the swing, just swinging. Got my cocktail, hadn't took a sip yet, so cheers everybody. Not too bad. Tasty rum. Anyway, I do have an actual glass. It's like the Julian glass and Trailer Park Boys. I don't know where it's at, but I have that exact glass that Julian always carries around somewhere. Just gotta find it. So I did finally get time the last week to watch like an episode of Stranger Things each night. And man, spoiler alert. So if you haven't seen Stranger Things yet, click off for a minute. But I'll tell you what, man, the scene with the Metallica scene, one of the best scenes I've seen in film, and I don't know how long, probably since Breaking Bad. Some of the scenes they had in Breaking Bad. I mean, it's been 10, 12, 15 years since I've seen a scene that was like, damn. The Duffer Brothers nailed that scene. I mean, it was unbelievable. And the character on there they have that's Eddie. What a great character to introduce. I mean, one thing I will say is that every year when they do a new season of Stranger Things, they get some quality writing and quality character placement in there that I hated to see Eddie get killed off. I kind of have a feeling, personally, that we ain't seen the end of Eddie. I think because the upside down world is becoming the real world, they're intermingling, Eddie will be alive and he'll be like some kind of help to defeat Vector next season. We'll see. So I don't know if I mentioned, but we finally did get 1/3 of an inch of rain, which is nothing when it's been this dry, but the ground soaked it right up. But anyway, we did finally get at least some moisture to fall, which, I mean, it's a blessing. It's supposed to rain like for 4 or 5 days next week, so hopefully we'll get everything green back up again. All right, folks, let's hook Mrs. Shiv up with a drink. I got here some Langers, I don't know. Pineapple coconut, 100% juice from concentrate, 2 fruit, and some Malibu rum. So, yeah, let's make her a drink up. She wanted a Pino Colado, no salt. And where's my stapler? All right, man, there we go. We got that mixed up. I'm going to throw a little Coco Lopez in there just to cream it up a little. Why not, man? This shit's like gold. Mix that up. The fat goes all at the top and the syrup goes to the bottom. Stir it up good. Pour a little in there. Stir it up. Good to go. There we go. We're all stirred up. All right, there we go. That'll make it really good. Right, folks, let's check in and see how we're doing over here. It's starting to get hot. See some steam finally, so that's good. So they're filming a episode of the Cane River Gambler Show. If you're not subscribed to that channel, I'll put a link in the description below. And yeah, here we go. Oh, look at that. I found me a lemon. Yeah. Well, that there bowl pot's looking about righteous. I think it's time to eat. Well, there we go, folks. I'm getting some real crab for the first time in a long time. And that imitation crab I had the last video was pretty damn delicious too. I just love seafood. I'm glad I found something that was somewhat affordable this time. Anyway, put a little of this here, slap your mama on there, get you some of that. That's made right there where my family stay in Ville Platte, Louisiana. There you go. Alright, folks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you folks next time. Crab out. Well, folks, I filmed a whole segment there that didn't film for some reason, so let me try again. Show you how to eat the crab, but the whole, it was like a minute long, 2-minute segment there. It didn't take anyway. Show's be recording this time. Maybe it'll work this time. Anyway, a lot of people leave that meat up there, and that's all the good stuff right there. That's all the fin meat and all. Now, you don't want to eat the lungs and all, but there ain't no lung in that. That's the good, fine meat right there. That big old hunk of meat. Pop that right out of there, all that cartilage and stuff. Throw it away, and that's all meat. That's a good meat. Sweet meat. I'm like the leprechaun. I want to know where to go with that. Give me the gold. Dip that in some butter there. Sweet meat. Alright, so you take this here, pull this joint out, the first joint there. Pop it right in the middle. Turn it over, pop it again. Then kind of break down and up. And normally I get the whole piece out, but this piece didn't want to come out that way. If it does break like that, it's not a big deal. The last piece came out perfect. The camera wasn't recording, of course. Yeah, big old piece of meat. Looks like imitation crab, but that's the real deal, folks. That's a sweet meat. Guess I better make you a spot. Finish this video up, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All that good butter. Give me the gold. Anyway, so you got that piece left. Break that right there. Pull up on it. Pull that knuckle out right there. You have those little ligaments in there, whatever, like a little bone structure, but not a problem. Then you take that toe off. Pop it right towards the bottom here. Get that meat out of there.